This should be Steven's Untitled Story Show.
Shut up. Greetings, friends. If you ever wondered how to get booked on Steven's Untitled Rock Show, my couchmates today are living proof that sometimes, just sometimes, asking the host on live TV will do the trick. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming 30 Seconds to Mars to the Rock Couch. Gentlemen, how are you?
We're doing well.
Good.
Hey, thank you.
It's the squeak in the wheel that gets the grease.
It really
That's
does, and we are greasy as all get out. So greasy, not greasy, because you know it's
Grizzy,
a dialect thing. All right. Now we played you guys way back when the show was starting.
Oh, nice.
So I don't want to hear anything about us not playing.
Well, you were there from the beginning. You were a believer.
We believe.
I
I remember seeing your videos a long time ago. So we're going to go right into the what's now, what's the present. A beautiful item. You
Yes.
recorded this over. It's your sophomore disc.
Yep.
And you recorded this in 5 different countries.
Yeah, we did. We were in actually 4 different continents.
You couldn't find one studio?
No, you know what the thing is we knew it was going to be a really long process to make the album, and we wanted to have an experience that we would never forget, and hopefully an experience that would change us as people and be something that we would never forget, and it's exactly what it became.
And now this was the first time that all 4 of you were recording.
Yes.
So was
Yes.
that a weird experience? Was that like welcome?
It was. You know, it's funny. My brother and I made the first record. And yeah, exactly.
You can just say it, Jared. It's okay.
Just say
It's
it.
still a little weird.
It's a
weird.
pain in the
Yeah,
friggin'
it
ass,
really
to
is.
tell you the truth.
Every
You know,
day's a
as long as
struggle.
everybody does what I say, it's fine. No, we actually all basically fell in love with each other, I think, and honestly, we did. We had Matt and Tomo come in after the first record and tour with us for about 4 years, and it became something that was just an obvious next step. I love you guys.
Hey,
I love you, man.
love you guys too.
So it just became a very obvious, natural thing. And when it was time to make another record, we all were sharing a common vision of what we wanted to do, and it just was something that we're very proud of.
And here they are. All right, we're gonna get to the video portion of the rock show. Here's AFI with Miss Murder.
Yes.
We just saw a band.
That was a
There's AFI and Miss Murder. I'm here with 30 Seconds to Mars. We're just chatting up the storm. Now, bands write like crazy. You guys are no different. You wrote 40 songs for this record. Only 10 make it. So what happened to the rest of the songs?
They weren't good enough.
What?
Basically, I mean, when you know, Bob Ezrin, who produced the first record, taught me a lot about that. He's infamous for producing The Wall and Kiss Destroyer, and you know, he used to
Those
talk
records
about,
suck.
Yeah, I know, horrible.
time. The
Guy's got
worst.
a lousy track record, but he's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He taught me a lot about that, about having dynamic and telling a good story, and we basically wanted to make a record that was really succinct and not have anything extraneous, so we focused on the songs that worked the best and told the best story.
That's very cool. And at one point, you threw out the first and second single, Attack and the Kill. You're like, no, we're not going to release this.
I have a very good habit of throwing out the best songs. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they just feel, I don't know, it's a strange and probably a very bad habit.
But it's a good barometer to have, because you can be like, what song does Jared like the most? Okay, that's the single. Good, put that one out there. The label knows.
Exactly.
All right, we got to hand the reins over to the sponsors for a few minutes, but when we come back, we're going to check out the video for that second single, so stick around for The Kill. I tried. All right, welcome back to Steven's Untitled with our guest 30 Seconds to Mars. Now, we're about to take a look at the video for The Kill. We've talked about this on Daily Download. We played it on Daily Download. It's a great video.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about the interesting director choice.
Well, bizarre and interesting. We had no idea what we were in for, and a very kind, at first, Danish man named Bartholomew Cubbins, who, it's not really, there's no point to it, but he was an albino. I'd never met someone who was an albino in quite the way he was. He was very sensitive to light and wore very dark glasses, and I heard he is quit after our video. He is
Washed his hands of the whole thing.
he's making pottery in Denmark or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The whole creative process, where once you finish, you destroy it and learn about the process of creation.
I think he's going backwards. He's getting more primordial.
That's a good way to work.
Yeah.
Now, when you shoot a music video, as you've done a few films, what's the biggest difference in shooting a music video and shooting a film? This video, as you learned from the director, is very film-esque.
Yes, it's very cinematic. It's a video that's very strange, and I still don't know what it means. But I think the biggest difference is it's strange. When you think about a music video, even for me, I'm like, oh my God, it's a completely different animal. But when I show up on set, I feel at home, and I know what's going on, and I'm familiar with it. So it's not as terrifying or as intimidating as even I think before we were about to go do one. So that's really nice to be able to learn from one side and apply it to another. It doesn't happen too often, but it's nice when those things come about.
All right, let's see what we learn now. Here's The Kill from 30 Seconds to Mars.
What about blood?
There's 30 Seconds to Mars and The Kill. Time for another bunch of ads and promos, but hang tight. We'll be right back. Much more with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Steven's got a thing in his ear.
Either Say Anything, live with the glory of love. I'm here with 30 Seconds to Mars. Now, not many bands have an official motto. These gentlemen have one. Provocito in altum.
Well said.
Well said.
Well done, Steve.
You know, I'm telling you, 5 years of German, and I can speak Latin.
That's the first time.
So who came up with the whole motto, and what's the meaning behind it?
Well, there's a book called the Argus Apocryphex, which gets into some of this, some of these ideas. But you know, I think it's a very important thing that sets 30 Seconds to Mars apart from a lot of other bands. Is it doesn't stop at music. I mean, if you just want to listen to the CD and enjoy it, that's fine. But there's a lot of layers to uncover. There's a lot of artwork and a lot of creative thought and thinking that goes into it.
Well, you thank a lot of thinkers on this record as well. A lot of, you know, and one of them being Pythagoras.
Yes.
Which was great. Now, are you a big fan of the theorem, or?
Well, the theorem and
You've done a lot more than that.
Sure, the community and the I think that people that are leaders like that and help change the face of the planet deserve a little thanks once in a while.
A couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them.
I think it's neat that when you look at a record, and I always used to scour liner notes, like, what is this band listening to? Who do they like? This band can be like, Buddha. Ooh, okay. Go read something by him, you know? Or,
Yeah.
You know, so it's very cool that you're throwing thinkers out there to the fans.
Yeah.
All right, it's halftime. We heard the whistle blow. We got to unleash another round of commercials on you. We got 30 minutes to spend with 30 Seconds to Mars, so don't go far.
Fine.
All right, welcome back to Steven's Untitled Rock Show. Today we're joined by 30 Seconds to Mars. We're checking out their liner
I'm
notes.
looking at this too, saying, who is she?
Oh, dude, she's
It's
hot.
actually me.
She is hot. She's sexy. All right, we're going to talk to them again after Armor for Sleep's video for Remember to Feel Real.
So real.
It's important.
All right, there's some of these fellows' former tour mates to use, a box full of sharp objects. Now, on the touring tip this summer, you guys got some radio festivals and headlining shows, couple of Warp dates.
Yeah.
You're diving in there.
Yeah.
And then Lollapalooza. And then what? Because bands don't stop touring.
We are
Ever.
going to tour for the rest of the year. We're going to be doing something we can't very big. We can't announce it right now, but
Well,
it starts in
that's just
September.
teasing.
I know. They put a gag order on us.
We're going
for
out
some
with
reason.
Dio.
But
You're
if anybody
not watching,
if
you're going out with
anybody-
Dio? Awesome.
That would be amazing.
I'm just
That would be amazing.
If anybody out there wants to get the dates, they can go to 30secondstomars.com and they can come see us. We're going to be doing headlining dates until Lollapalooza, August 4th
Cool.
in Chicago, which is going to be cool.
I think I'm going to be out there, actually,
Yeah.
Lollapalooza.
Oh, cool.
That's
And
gonna be fun,
yeah, we did the last touring Lollapalooza that wasn't stationary.
Right. That's very nice.
Which was cool to be a part of.
You guys picked great supporting acts. You got our buddies Emmanuel in there. They were on the tour with you guys when they had their gnarly bus accident. Did you hear about it? Did you see the bus?
Yeah, we heard it. I mean, we were going to play a show with them that night, and they got in a bus accident. Fortunately, they're all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really sick of bus accidents. Drive
Yeah.
safe, bands, young bands, please.
Yeah, it's very.
For bus drivers, man.
Yeah.
We drive safe. We don't drive.
Well, there you go.
Actually.
See, that's smart. All right. This is a good time, especially they know, to remind you guys at home that Emmanuel made a shirt commemorating that van crash to help pay off the expenses involved. So you can get your own at thisisemmanuel.com. We got more brainwashing courtesy of corporate America, but we got a lot more 30 Seconds to Mars right after the break. Hey, I'm still hanging with 30 Seconds to Mars. We're going to talk more after we watch Taking Back Sunday with Cute Without the E cut from the team. It's kind of Fight Clubby.
Nothing, man.
All right,
anyway.
it's Taking Back Sunday, Cute Without the E cut from the team. We're up against the clock again. We have a lot of commercials.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize for them.
You got to pay the bills. You got to pay for this couch.
Dude, this couch is going away. 30 Seconds to Mars, more after the break.
Cool.
All right. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out this hour with me and 30 Seconds to Mars. And we're going to talk about Beautiful Lie and how it's in stores now. But I got to mention, you have blood on your shoe.
Yes, I do.
From
right
what?
Here.
What?
It's from the now infamous The Kill Black Tie and Blood Ball that we did in Los Angeles. In the vein of our video for The Kill, we did a concert and everybody dressed up and kind of 1920s-ish black tie and covered with blood, and it was a blast. It was really fun.
And you wore the appropriate footwear.
Yeah, I did.
Very well done. All right, here's Jack's Mannequin and the mixtape. There's Jack's Mannequin, the mixtape, and that means that all we have left is the classic clip and our goodbyes. Beautiful Lies in stores right now. Now, you wrote a lot of this record while on tour, so is the next record done?
Oh, yeah. We've got the next... We're like Prince. The next 4 albums are in the can.
Prolific.
I wish.
No, seriously, you wrote a lot on the road, so you're going to...
I did, and I end up writing as it comes to me, and this record, like I said before, we wrote all over the world, and that was an incredible experience. I think this time we'll either go up in the Virgin Galactic.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think you should do vocals up in the Virgin Galactic pod.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to let them go.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
man.
36 more. And here's The Cure with In Between Days.
Finally.
Yes.
Stevens Untitled.